to attack. That's really a punchy attack. Looks like a few riders at the back are beginning to stall. A rider is taking his chance alone. It's an attack! Look out! He's breaking away! The riders are in a portion above 10%. courageous rider is looking to break away.
Attack by Pollitt.
He's off on his own. The team sponsor won't be disappointed. A rider just launched an attack. Riders are falling off the back. It's not a good moment to be going through a bad patch. It's in such percentages that the strongest can create some gaps. There's a rider trying to break away from the bunch. A rider is looking to give the pack the slip. Breakaway!
Attack by Leonard Kemner. Attack by Mike Tennyson.
This climb is feared by many riders. The percentages are very high. There are several riders who can't keep up with the pace. We're already at the halfway stage. He broke from the pack like a greyhound. Attack from a rider. This climb features some dreadful percentages. He's going to take them on by himself. He broke from the pack like a greyhound. He's off on his own. The team sponsor won't be disappointed. riders are going through a very tough portion with percentages above 10%. There's a rider trying to break away from the bunch. This is the last third of the race. The team leaders have their minds fixed on today's goal.
Attack by Hull.
This climb features some dreadful percentages. A rider is looking to give the pack the slip. Now the guys up front are asking serious questions of the riders in the rear as more of them are left in the wake. That's really a punchy attack. This climb is feared by many riders. The percentages are very high.
acceleration by bar grill.
The finish line is getting close. The riders have just passed the 15 kilometers road sign. There's now just 10 kilometers left. It's in such percentages that the strongest can create some gaps.
Attack by Pierre Latour.
The riders are entering the last 5 kilometers of the stage. Well, nobody can dispute that win. It was very well deserved.
Where's the picture? And welcome if you just joined us. We are live for the PCM World Cup 2024 Classics Round 1 team. Thank you. And meanwhile, we are in Group A as our center court. Let me quickly check the teams. Team Netherlands Plus, Team Eastern Europe, P. Laxers, and Jans Voigt. Stage 1 was won by Netherlands Plus, that has 50 points, 30 points for Eastern Europe second. The P. Laxers, third place, 17 points, 5 points for Jans Voigt. This translates into the stage win that was for Tristan, and then Orca, and then Basso, and Groot. And we go to stage 2. Lobby is still forming. Meanwhile, we adjust things. And you can send me a message just to test them, yeah. No notification. Oh, this search is going to be interesting, to say the least. So I do not see a message notification from EMEA, which probably means that, yep, it's not working. Actually. So TG sound alert if you need. Yeah. No, it works that you can message me, but I'm still not getting a notification for some reason. So if you have DMs, just use the sound alert of usual. All right. Now to my team, says Francesco Gra. Francesco Gra. Some subpar players in the lobby, Ghosty as well. A very washed player that was once a lucky world champion. I have no idea how that happened. Also Francesco Grassi, never world champion. And some excellent players like Ben Young and Alfrago and Kaumik. And if you just joined us, I am the biggest of all dogs. These are the champions of the world, or will be, and these are the world championships. PCM World Cup UK 2024 is hosted by PCM UK, presented by the IMA, and sponsored by Cyanide and Nacom. PCM 2024 and Tour de France 24 on your digital platform, June 6th. Check them out if you're a cycling fan. Or if you just want to spend a good time with an arcade cycling game like, for example, Tour de France. And I am the biggest of all dogs, joined by Emea the 90th, our silent director, near the end of his presidency term into retirement. And this is Team Classics Round 1, Group A. Why so long to make a lobby? What the fuck is going on? Let me check. Ah, yes, a reminder that Joe Whiteley will be the successor of Emea the 90th. He will be Emea the 91st, the second one to hold that title. And he was today elected the president of the IMA after achieving absolute majority in the confirmation vote. Congratulations to Joe Whiteley from PCM UK, the new IMA president starting June 6th, which is the release of PCM 2024, by the way. Why is the lobby taking so long, Emma? Let me check what you're saying. Is it the lobby? Take a look. In the global chat, should be lobby. I don't see anything about that. What global chat? Anime isn't even listening. Oh, there's messages here. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh my god, the drama. Well, unlike Leo Falandri, we will not be acting before the race ends, since it has already been launched. I got it in global PCM, I just seen. Interesting. God. Organization will be reviewing the footage after the. Yes, we will need some baguette speakers, although some of the things are clear. But we will get baguette speaker Joe Whiteley, and if needed, someone else as well. Meanwhile, we have results of all round ones. In Group A, as I said, Netherlands plus 50, Eastern Europe 30, P-Luxor 17, Jans Voigt 5. Group B, do excuse my voice, guys, because I'm still with a sore throat. Team players are leading 50 points, of course they are. Génération 2000, 30, 17 for Portugal, 5 for La Farmer team. Or La Farmer team, I don't know, who cares. Group C, USSR 150, 37 for Skype, PCM UK 15, Team Belgium 5. Why wasn't this the center court, to be honest? This group seems dope. And Group D, Village 50, USSR 230, 8 Team 15. The organization was made aware, by the way, that there are some issues in the global PCM chat regarding some players. The situation will be reviewed post-race, given that the race was already underway. Emma, what the fuck is wrong with this lobby? Please tell me. It's the only question you haven't answered yet. Okay. So 2 players for Jans Voigt. We're having some hosting problems being resolved. Apparently, one Jans Voigt player is not there, so there's a rehost going on. We could actually be watching an entertaining group, but okay. Is it a warning? that will be given post-race as well if needed. We are still waiting for stage 2 to launch, and it's 257.2 kilometers with this delay. Lovely. Oh wait, send me a message now. Maybe I have resolved the issue. Oh my god, still not working for some reason. Yes, you are. Okay, doesn't matter. Sound alert if needed. In the meantime, can't you put like a stream of something for us to comment while we wait? We have a multicast of some sorts. Alright. Yeah, right. Alright, it's just the available port. Okay, we'll launch. Should be entertaining. Meanwhile, I will actually check while I wait for the loading to end how is Group C, because as I said, one of the most entertaining groups it seems on the road, with 4 interesting teams. Yeah, I know. And oh, I actually got the notification now. Nice. So let me see. Many people streaming in my list. There we go. Okay, I'll keep this here open in case I need it. Right now I am watching footage of Group C. As we have Joe Whiteley attacking. Now let's go back to our center court. Well, our only court. Do you have vegetations and buildings and all of that crap? Jesus. Meanwhile, Barcelona is losing 1-2 against Valencia at after 43 minutes in the first half. This is still stuck.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Alright,
It's an
finally
undulating
launching
route,
stage 2
so it
here
will
in
be a
our
tactical race. The race
court
will
of the day.
take place under a bright sun.
And the race is on. god, wrong teams I assume. Fuck. This is a player that shouldn't have been banned. Okay. Again, we are waiting for the lobby to be rehosted for a third time. Second rehost, third host. Yes, please. Oh, thank you. We're going to Group C. Something might be happening. And it's Joe Whiteley at the front with someone else with him, not sure who. He's probably attacking from the favorites group, I assume. Yes, because I see Cummings, so he's a C team, candidate for the stage, and he's on the run. I see Nia's bridging. Trying. And everyone else desperately trying to take the Ukrainians or Russians, whatever's wheel. And that UK guy continues to go at the front, I don't know why. Might see a gap. Breakaway has 2.5 minutes, give or take, to the favorites group, and there's only 62 kilometers to go. Still launching process in Group A. This is Group C if you just joined us, and we are watching the second stage with less than 60 kilometers to go for the front. Joe Whiteley catching up to the other teams. I'm not even sure if this is 8th team or whatever it is. No, not 8th team. I don't know. Attack from Philippe Gilbert. A-gap moving with Vlasov. This lobby has imploded, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. Yates carrying Cummings. At the front I see Swaxon. Someone else I can identify from the Belgian players. UK, where despite not being to get it, climb to the front, but they are represented at the front, so let's see. Still 2 minutes and 40, the gap is not falling. Joe Whiteley moving with 7 minutes and Steve Cummings. to Mount Stewart we go. Group D is still launching. A, I could say, sorry. If you are currently waiting for to launch stage 2 due to technical, well, more like logistical issues, we are launching group C, round 1 for team couple. Goes to 257, looking good for the break. Seven minutes on the run again. We are going to start our stage 2 in
that should be to
A.
the liking of most riders.
We'll be back here if needed, but right now we finally have picture back for Group A. Right, let's see if we finally do the stage. We are underway. 33 riders. Slow start, and we still have over 250 kilometers of this shit to go. Why would someone be the leader of a community and then not play in it? Not just not play. That would be easy to explain. Play for another one. This baffles me. Maybe I don't forget to ask that to Basso later. It's Eastern Europe at the front of the peloton. I see now someone from Jan's Void as well, Netherlands. P trying to gain position there as well. But Hawksville is about to end and no one attacked. And now goes Malda with the 77 mountain rider. And his full team. Wisniewski, Maika, but no acceleration. No commitment, no attack. Beginning for the stage, for the Luxers that somehow decided that adding P, even though there is an actual Eastern Europe team, was a good idea to the name. This would be the opportunity to continue their passing of all first rounds in team so far, making them big favorites for team overall track and road, and possibly even the individual GCs of track and road as well. big expectations into this Luxor's team, and now it goes with Ghosty.
A rider just launched an attack.
Ushov Sagan and Gal. Moldy immediately responding to his counterparts. And now Tristan. Orca is going as well.
A rider is taking his chances
Alfroga
on.
decides to go in. This means Jans only has 2 players, so Jans Voigt has Grassi isolated in the peloton. Alfrogo and Grassi will have to be very smart here, not to work, just one man in the break, one here in the peloton is the best bet as they're doing, and trying to just follow. Also goes for the Luxors. If you're wondering, yes, this is a Vassal that is leader of PCM Eastern Europe, but is playing for another team, playing against his own community. Again, there's nothing technically wrong with that, and doesn't break any rule. I just find it interesting, a case of study that I want to talk about if I remember later.
Good.
Yeah, everything is worth for a win. Let me go check my mail. Alright, actually, yeah, let me see how it is. Because nothing is happening there, and I'm bored to that. Yeah, I know. We go back to Group C. Shit. I lost a picture for a bit, sorry. There we go. Right. And the end is up on us. I see 2 guys from that Belgium team, or team, I don't know, Netherlands. I mean, Belgium uniform, but I don't know. I see one from Russia and one from the team, I guess. And there's a for the flags at the front. Can the Brits take it though? Victory for UK, that is back in contention. Place for the Belgians, third for the Russians, and fourth for the French. King goes for the Belgians with the second place, I think. We go back to Center Court Group A. And here we are. So, things get even more complicated in Group C that we've been watching. And now we are still with the break, which we left earlier up the road. I see the Dutch. I see, well, everyone in this break. With 2 teams except Jans Voigt, that only has 2 teams and not T3, missing a player, so they have 1 team in each group. Chicana, as Chris would say, one of Alfrogo's riders. German for some reason. Well, it is a team's nationality anyway, so.
Good.
Receive, I have indications here. All teams C's behind, yeah, and all teams A, B in the front. We go to Group A. Nothing going on for it. 8 kilometers, I see Leo Falandri. Zachary for Vadia. And it's Leo Falandri attacking, trying to get the gap into the sprint. Trying to get that win for Village, I think it's his team. Yes, it is. 6.2 kilometers, 14 seconds. Thibaut Pinot has the lead over only one rider close to him, so 17 seconds for Dago. The time begins. 16, it's going now. As I look on my secondary Discord screen, nothing new in our center court. Well, to see how stage you're getting the 14 seconds now. Dago desperately stable. And Leo Falandri has the energy, he's going to win the stage. Victory for Leo Falandri. And celebrates. Insult to injury. Dago second place. And oh yeah, the 18 will not do a 2-3. It's gonna be USSR 2 with choice. 18 takes the 4th, and Village takes the 5th place. So 1, 2, 3, 3 teams only in this group. We go back to, let's see. Let me see. Back on center court. Okay. Yeah, okay. We stay in center court then. And in center court, we have the 21-man break now has a 40 gap. Still a long stage though, so let's see how this evolves. The gap is respectable, not decisive, depends, obviously, if someone decides to make a move behind or not. But it's not looking bad, because there's more riders at the front than in the back. And there's a move, A1, amen? There's an attack. It is Ben Young, but Francisco Grassi joins immediately, and now the two, well, the Eastern Europe and the fake Eastern Europe team trying to respond. Dexter needs to catch up quickly, and he does. Attempt from Ben Young to capitalize on everyone else sleeping, and now, as we were, there's an attack at the front as well.
That's really a punchy attack.
It's Alfrago with Tristan trying to, no, it's actually Eastern Europe, P, and now Tristan trying to join. Where is Jens Voigt? Show us behind her, behind Tristan. There it is, Jens Voigt is there. Now 12 teams here, movement in all sides of the race. The race is starting to accelerate, and we finally have action. The other two groups about to catch up. The gap still standing above 4 minutes. Not much changed, and P taking the front of the peloton. Well, not P, Luxers. P is actually PCM Eastern Europe. And now 5 minutes gap increasing again, not much movement behind. And we're going into Grass Tree Hill in 1.9 kilometers. Let's see if there's any other movement soon. Grass Tree Hill, 3.9 kilometers, 254 meters of altitude at 5.3% average, and there is a Eastern Europe movement with Luxer's one rider in there. Now it's Tristan responding with his full team.
He broke from the pack like a greyhound.
Again, I do apologize for my voice, but still with a throat issue, still recovering. Attack from Tol Ushov.
everyone is back together in the break as well. This gap is starting to look. Wait. Who's dropped? Who's dropped?
Attack by Leonard Kemp.
Aha! He's trying to give his pals the slip!
Temporary crash there. Sorry. I think Emma is also absent, so we're gonna keep looking at the situation here. Let's follow up the situation here.
features some dreadful percentages. There's a rider trying to break away. We're already at the halfway stage. Falling behind! A team leader is falling behind! It's in such percentages. The riders are in a portion above 10%.
Alright, we are back, and the public service announcement of my fucking god. There we go. Of the classifications, it is now Village de Marque leading 100 points, 49 for the team in second, 45 for USSR2, so the fight for qualification will be between 8 team and USSR2, as Village is pretty much already qualified, and possibly even winning the group, I believe. With 50 points, yes they are. Unless there was like a bonus situation, and even then, highly unlikely. So in here we have 6 guys at the front. I see penalties, Tristan, Alfaro reaching
So
them.
this is
There's
the
one
last
guy
turn
only
of the
for
race, and anyone who is gunning
P
for victory
and
has
2
got
for
to make a move
Hunters.
fairly soon.
Who are those? I see Eastern Europe, and it's P. Up the Mount Stewart, 2 kilometers, 7.4% average, 182 meters of altitude, and the second group is desperately trying to catch up to P and Aloxers. Terrible moment there from P that got dropped, but recovers swiftly. And now the onus is on the Dutch players to catch up. What is on earth of all the sounds you had? What did I... Oh, we switched to B. Sorry, I did not see this. We go to Ilanissimo Frabo's group. This is group B.
Back the slip.
And we are... there's going to be a split between 14 players. Twilight already at the front. Maybe a little bit too soon. Needs to get people at the turn. Frabo in the down position. See if he can sprint. He has. Frabo already, but it's going to be for one, I believe, and Frabo is not even going to be top 5. It's Giuseppe, it's Swanu, it's Alaphilippe, it's Portugal as well, and Frabo is only 5th. Mamma Mia and pizza. We go back to our center court. And now we stick to center court until the end of the stage, which can't come soon enough. Two and a half minutes for A2 now, which A2 is. I see a lot of people at the front actually. There's an attempt of attacking A1, man.
He's going to take them on by himself.
Ghosty moving with Colin Sagan, followed by the Dutch. And here, yeah, and he goes to the front again. Ghosty and Nelt is at the front. Froggo is the punchers team. And a half minutes for A2. I still don't know who is in A2. I assume it's all the C teams. Oh. Lost track. Yes, it is.
Ta gueule.
Team Netherlands Plus is actually the only one with the puncher at the front, Ben Young. Okay, thank you. And that's a massive advantage for the Netherlands team. So this explains the amount of attacks that have been happening at the front, with now Basel going with Martin and what's his name? I didn't even catch. Explains the amount of attacks that have happened here from people that know that the Netherlands have the advantage of having the leader at the front. So the Netherlands still giving good response so far. And Tristan gets a rider with Basel, that's important. Now Alfrago knows he has the responsibility alongside Eastern Europe of pacing, and 3 riders, 30 seconds. Alfrago is going to try and bridge directly to that group. Gets the gap. Temporarily though. Closed. Trying still to accelerate into them. Mount Stewart again. And everyone is back together, but Basel's still putting that pace on. Tristan still trying to follow. Malty's gonna pierce. Gonna close the gap. Loses a rider.
The riders are going
Basel
through a
loses a
very tough
rider as
portion
well.
with
It's
percentages above
carnage
10%.
to road. As Basel continues to try and accelerate, followed now by oh, Alfredo drops there, but the
Watch out, a
Netherlands team
team leader is
continues to
falling
follow
behind.
on. Tristan, Ben Young, and I believe Naughty still has a rider. And I see Kosti and Basel here. There's maybe Malda there. Alfredo desperately trying to play catch up. And he reaches the group. Tense situation. One rider of each team of Netherlands is at the front. Very interesting scenario. 3 players, 1 rider each for the Netherlands. Not sure if this is going to be the best scenario for them, but they still have the leader there. As we go up the West Muna. Three minutes of advantage to the purchase group. My fucking god, man. What the fuck? You have one simple alert to use, and you use that shit. Okay, we have Group B after 2 stages. Portugal leading with 69 points. Team players second 55. Generation 2045 and La Farmer Team 35 in fourth and in the mud. So everything's still open even for first place. Portugal looking good though. Team players and Generation will likely fight for that second place, but La Farmer Team is not excluded yet. 2 pass, 2 stay home. Or go home in this case.
Attacked by Bardo.
And back to the action as I see Zoetemelk was attacking, but nothing comes out of fruition. Gap for the punchers group is starting to get slower now, a little over 2 minutes only. And Naughty's is going to follow the attack
And he spins
of
away in attack.
Luxers. Netherlands has to be able to respond as necessary only. Yes, they have 3 riders there at the front, but 1 for each player, which makes things a bit more difficult. Attack now by Alfredo.
It's in such percentages that the strongest can
Now
create
it's
some
good trying to
gaps.
carry Tristan and Ben Young at the front. Gap increases for the punchers. The only puncher here at the front is Ben Young's, and so Netherlands Plus have that advantage. if they can coordinate the use of their 3 riders, 1 for each player, they might still be in a good position here. Mount Nelson is now underway, 3.2 kilometers at 7.2 average at 279 meters of altitude. And it's Alfrago going with his final rider. Mitide is dead, and it's Giulio Ciccone. 82 mountain rider, a good alternative for this stage, by the way. Tristan is done. Naughty might be close to it as well, and then Young now is on his own. As Ghosty has someone there, and I'm not sure if it's possible with him. It is. Advantage Netherlands and Luxor's 2 riders for them. 1 for Eastern Europe and 1 for Jens Voigt. 6 riders now into the final 22 kilometers. A little bit of recovery from the riders there because they will soon start climbing in less than 1.5 kilometers. But Gal attacks Ghosty going into the attack.
And there's an attack at the front! He could go all the way!
Doesn't insist though. Because those turns ended up damaging his attempt. And it's Alfredo attacking with Giulio Ciccone. Zutinok is responding from not as good, trying to pace for his leader. Luxors need to make something happen as well, because they are the ones outside of qualification right now, alongside with Jens Voigt, I believe. Mount Stewart, here we go again. And it's Zutinok doing the work that he can, expending his energy, trying to catch up to Alfrago. Netherlands should not be doing this. This should be a responsibility for Luxors, actually, and maybe Eastern Europe should be controlling as well, because I believe Netherlands is still leading the group. Eastern Europe only has 1 rider, so I understand why they don't move, but also Ghosty should be cooperating together, and the Netherlands are actually doing their job for them. This might not end up well for the Netherlands. They might kill their launcher in Zutinok. Calling Avenue is now up. And it's now Ben Young making his own move into Ciccone. And of course, Luxor's still with 2 riders because they did no work there. And now Basso and Ghosty need to close the gap, and they do. I believe it's Basso at the front. So Netherlands pretty much did Luxor's work for them, and now they have the rider advantage. Pokomolema is the puncher. And now it's Luxor's going again, and Ben Young has to be careful responding to these Luxor attacks because they have 2 riders to do that.
The riders are entering the last 5
Ben
kilometers
Young
of the stage.
doing the close marking on Basso asking for relays for Ben Young. But Ben Young is not going to give them, and he's going to try and follow Basso's reel again. Getting hurt, desperate, trying to play catch up alongside, I think it was Alfrago. The helpers are out. It's just these leaders, now leaders, some of them were not. And Basso is going to sprint with Bolema. Ben Young is going to take the win. Basso is dead. Basso is dead. But he's still going to take the comfortable 2nd place, and Eastern Europe 3rd. Jens Voigt is in trouble. Good results for Luxors though, re-enter in the fight. Although Eastern Europe secures the 3rd, so it's going to be close between them for the 3rd stage, and Jens Voigt is starting to look in a very precarious position. We await confirmation of the current standing in this group. Yeah, I'm going there. We moved to Group C. Okay, I don't remember which one is C, but I think I have it somewhere. D. Oh, C is the Joe Whiteley one. Yes, let's see that. Can you put me the link of the stream because I can't find it now? Yeah. I need to look because I do not have a link to put. Thank you. All right, Group C. We are into Group C, and again to see this is the final stage. So everything is going to be decided here. I see Steve Cummings from Joe Whiteley, and someone ahead of him. Standard is here. Trying to understand who's at the front because the image is a bit foggy for me. Okay, now I see. I didn't see who went at the front. I don't know who this uniform even is with Joe. Not sure if it's a UK member or not. Looks from afar. Not sure. Maybe someone else. It's actually Tom Pitcock. And the UK is going to do the 1-2. UK does the 1-2. UK is qualified. And wins the group. And the French did the third place, and now EGAP is going to do the fourth. Skype with the third, Russia with the fourth, Belgium only sixth. This should mean that Skype and UK should be true, not sure, but if I recall correctly. And let's see if anyone else is finishing. Superb work from UK on that stage, taking the 1-2 dominance from the British there, from the Brits. Waiting to see if any group is about to finish out. After two stages, we have Netherlands 100 points, Boxers are 7P. Eastern Europe, I don't know why they, because also wanted to use. Oh, Team Eastern Europe is 45 points, so 2 for the Alexers, P third, and Jans Voigt cycling position, 10 points, fourth place. Fine, here it is. And T2's group, we have the situation here. I see, because of that, I see T2 here with Jose Joaquin Rojas and another rider. Andrew Walker there. He's following someone at the front, not sure who. T2 is the brother of Yanu Antoinou, as we all know, the elite French PCM gaming. Andrew Walker tries to catch up to Doggo. Not a very good effort so far. Sifap to follow Vadia in pursuit of someone I cannot find at this point. Doggo. Work for stars. I still don't know who it is. And now they go. No movement, no and Vadia catching up. Maybe at this point. With for he has someone at the front. It's for the first. I will go to final group CM as soon as this is done. Because we have 13 kilometers into the it's Doggo T2 still trying to catch up. Players at the front. One of them is dropping. Fight for second place is still on. It's Snake. So actually, it's the Dumaldi player as well. Now trying to get their X in one basket. Oof. That Andrew followed by Dumaldi guy. And T2 respond. Rider already has the win guaranteed. Not sure who it is though. Because if I remember correctly, there's teams in this group, so it's one of these teams, not sure which one. I have forgotten that fact. So run at the front, and it's just yeah, Village Mali indeed wins. And the sprint for the second place. Andrew Walker is in the best position, but now accelerating with Leo Falandri, and it's gonna be for Vadia. And only then comes Doggo, and then Village's second rider. So Village passing, not sure who we'll see. We're gonna of USSR to pass. It's not behind, it's just probably a lag because connection. Group C, we have the confirmation. PCM, mighty PCM UK passes with 125 points. USSR won second place, 80 points, and also qualified. Team Skype is out. Third place, 72 points, and Team Belgium in the mud with 40 points, last place. So in Group D, it was being confirmed. USSR pass with Village. Team Skype is out in Classics. And we go back to center court unless B is. Oh, we have Group D now. Final standings, it's Village 152, USSR 280 points. Third place, last place in the mud, 8 teams, 64 points. We go back to center court. That hasn't started yet. What is wrong? Seriously. We already called two groups. Why have... Oh, we go to Irganisimo Frabo. Going on in that group today, but not acceptable. They were so long. And still think so. Team also missing a player here, not sure which one. PCM, Village, USSR. Teams B, A. He asking millimeters. Oh, oh, there's a puncture. Oh, I read. His host. I'm lost in words, and we will not group anytime soon. And why is Group A taking so long? That's good for me. It's probably a better answer. Yes. Finally launching. We go back to our center court. I don't care what the Pope is saying. We go back to center court, and then we'll be launching very similar to the end of center court, obviously. And now we have to load the fucking vegetation since the beginning of times. At least it's a short stage. Hoping we can load soon. PCM World Cup 24 is sponsored by Cyanide and Nacom PCM 2024 on stores and digital platforms June 6th. Tour de France 2024 to follow as well. The PCM World Cup UK 2024 is hosted by PCM UK, Mighty PCM UK, and presented by the IMA. I am the biggest of all dogs, joined by IMA at the 90th. If you just joined us, Group A, Stage 3. Interesting fight for qualification between Eastern Europe and Luxors, and Netherlands seem to be cruising here into round 2, while Jan's Voigt is actually pretty much out, unless a miracle would happen. But still possible. Just not sure. I don't think they're even participating at this point. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a rage quit or not. This means that the well, this obviously affects the group, makes it easier for well, no, no comments, no point. Of course, a team with Francesco Rossi would have to rage quit or not finish. And we already have a break. I see every of the 3 teams remaining here. Always sad when something like this happens and the team does not finish.
Worse than awful today. I pity the riders.
now Netherlands has an easier life defending their first place, and different scenarios now, because obviously Eastern Europe and Luxors are still fighting for that second spot, but now there are one less team competing for those points, so
There are reports of
it pretty
several
much
riders in
means that
difficulty.
Netherlands can be a spectator here, and this obviously alters the entire dynamic of the group.
This climb features some dreadful percentages.
So it might come to be a head-to-head between the Luxors and Eastern Europe, and in that regard, Luxors can tactically outplay Eastern Europe if last stage taught us something, because Eastern Europe was pretty much uh, just watching, and Netherlands was even the one closing for the Luxors for some reason that made no sense. So tactically, Luxors, with a more experienced team, might be able to take advantage easier of a lobby with one less team, but there's still a race, and anything can happen. There's still a fight between the two teams that there was, so that hasn't changed, and that should still be very interesting. Luxors have been recovering after a first stage that didn't go as planned. They bounced back to second place. Two teams for the Netherlands here. I think two teams as well for Luxors, one for Eastern Europe. Not exactly sure of these tactical choices by Eastern Europe. It is the only team that decided to take only 3 riders. Netherlands has 5, and Luxors have 6, I believe. And of course, Luxors trying to see how far they can pull this movement. While I believe Eastern Europe was playing catch up in the back. Yes, they are. Because this situation would greatly benefit the Luxors, but Eastern Europe now catches up. And everyone is back together, actually.
He broke from the pack like a greyhound.
Attack from Peter Sagan from Basel. Pixar trying to catch up with Nels Pollitt, 76 couple rider. Current PCM name Greg123. We in the multi community know him very well as Pixar, a veteran of several seasons. Not his first rodeo here
He's
at the
off on
World
his own. The
Championships.
team sponsor won't be disappointed.
And behind from Netherlands and Eastern Europe, Camille Glenn. And now Pollitt accelerating for his team.
That's really a punchy attack.
Attack from Kui and Villenberg. Race is exploding now with everyone trying to get on the action of brakes. Solid movement from the Luxors that were the first to get up the road, but now they have enjoyed. Precisely by Eastern Europe. So these two teams are
Your
fighting
riders are
amongst
going
themselves for
down very tough
qualification,
portion
and
with percentages above 10%.
this might be a very interesting fight. Average player Basso now has Sagan along with celebrated player Kalmik. The average and legendary World Championship Joker Basso that hopes to break that curse this year, considered one of the best players of his generation, but has failed to capitalize on titles. This year could be his year. After coming from a strong ITA Cup, he now hopes to capitalize in solo competition, but also here in team, where he has been with Deluxers this year. He is the leader of the PCM Eastern Europe community, also known as P, but this year he is playing for the Luxers in a desperate attempt to win everything at all costs by all means. Which will probably work because they do have a strong team. Nothing against that, obviously. One has the right to compete as they wish, and they're looking very, very good for the overall rankings if they continue this good form. They've been very dominant, passing in every single round of team competition so far, and now Netherlands trying to play catch up because they do not have people at the front. They need
He's
to
just
maintain
pulled
calm.
off
They
his
have
race
plenty
number.
of time and
That's it
enough
for him.
riders. Actually, sorry, I misread that. The only one that I didn't see that middle image switches. It's that's stuck out. Okay. So the one's is a bit of a exaggerated attack move right there. They should not burn all their players, all their riders in this move, but let's see. Working well so far. But here is where Eastern Europe needs to catch up.
Group is disorganized,
Acceleration
and some
from the
riders are
Dutch
exploiting
riders
this
against
opportunity to
1900.
attack.
Locksters are like two riders here, so Eastern Europe is the one that needs to desperately close. And they only have 4 riders here, so the Locksters, it means that the Locksters, if they manage to close, will bring 3 riders and get rider advantage. Comic, legendary player Comic is about to close. Everyone is back together. There's movement from the Loxers, not sure who. Fortunberg. Check from Kalmik and Bacek desperately trying to increase the pace to play catch up. Not sure if it's Paso or Pixar, not sure if Ghost even has a rider here. Well, that we only see Kalmik. Okay. I see Ghosty there.
Got the race done. There should be a lot more movement from now on in.
Netherlands don't let a P, says community traitor Basel.
Virtual males 0.6 kilometers and 7.6% average at 88 meters altitude with 3 stars. The Dutch now have 2 at the front versus 1 of Eastern Europe and 1 of the Luxors. Again, all teams back together. This is looking good for the Luxors in terms of numbers. I believe Eastern Europe is bleeding riders at a higher pace. So Luxors have good conditions here to capitalize on their good form and advance into the next round. Eastern Europe has been very panicky, has been panicked a lot in the responses, has expended too much energy in each of these moves, while the Luxors with originally 1 extra rider capitalized on that rider, played it well, did the attacks with moderated pace and energy with knowledge of what they were doing, while Eastern Europe has panicked a lot and has expended too much energy. This might lead to a very good numerical advantage for the Luxors later on. We shall see though if anyone behind will catch up. Again, the Luxors are going, and immediately the response from Eastern Europe is of excessive full force. Now they have Vacek, and they should just stop with Vacek there. This is killing their energy. On the other hand, the Luxors continue to push the accelerator. They're trying to do this wear out on the Eastern Europe team, especially probably by seeing the way in which they have responded. They have gained numerical advantage with the increase of the attacks as you go up the mythical requirements. Again, I think it's Kalmik following a Luxor player.
There's an attack in the group at the front.
Now the Netherlands going with Vultures. Malta dangerous position there, but Pixar continues to go isolated at the front for Luxors. Race Luxor so far tactically, nothing to point out in a bad way. They've been trying to use the man advantage, and they've been trying to use it specifically to explore the weaknesses of Eastern Europe. It's been a good from them in that regard. And now Vanderpool from Naughty is pacing at the front group. Meanwhile, I believe it's still Pixar with Powell's at the front.
We've got just 1/3 of the race left to run. Now's not the time to give up watching.
Kalmik with Vacek now putting pace, which is a wise decision if he can keep it going steadily though.
He's going to take them on by himself.
But Banyong is actually going to attack or try.
An attack is launched.
Kalmik following with Sagan.
There's a rider trying to break away from the bunch.
This race is a bona fide mess at this point. Up the Gothenburg we go. The Dutch are getting closer to Pixar, and Eastern Europe only has Vacek because I don't know where Malta is. Seems to be close. Again, looking good for the Luxors. It's just a shame that it could have been played with the 4 teams. Would have had some more technical interests. But Pixar continues to go at the front with pools. Molenger from Benyang and Sagan from Basso still trying to play catch up, and here Benyang cannot let Sagan get that space under the risk of getting dropped while he joins his teammate. Now Kalmik trying to work for Malta. Precarious position for the Eastern Europe team. And there's only 43 kilometers left. And boxers together, Pixar and Basso. Which is a good movement from them. Pixar desperately trying to keep up, expended a lot of energy, is going to kill the rest. He has to service Basso, I would assume. And Kalmik working for his leader, Malta.
The riders are going through a very tough portion with percentages above 10%.
Acceleration from Pixar to Basso on his wheel. Oh, Kalmik is again alone, not sure what happened to Malta. His chase has not been good for Eastern Europe. Benyang is done. Only one Dutch rider left. It is his Molema. And his helper is done, and now Kalmik with Vacek is the only Eastern Europe player left. This is terrible for them. Looking good for Eastern Europe. Sorry, for PLXers. Great work with Powell's from Pixar. And not even sure where Kalmik is at the... Oh, he completely lost that race already. He's completely out of it, so it's merely a procession at this point to the finish line, regardless of who wins. Congratulations to the Netherlands, Plus, and Luxors. Eastern Europe is going to be out unless a tremendous vault fest would happen in this race. Up the Eichenberg we go. There's a succession of great moves by the Luxors, and Pixar has been doing a superb job for Basso at the front of the race in U1.
Aha! He's trying to give his pals the slip!
And now Sagan attacks and goes up the blue. And there's Benyang desperately trying to play catch up, but it was a good punchy move from Sagan with his colors rider, the leader, and this means he got to establish that short gap and now can work on it. Up the Molenberg. And the Luxors have good conditions here to win the final stage. Oof.
The riders are entering the last 15 kilometers of the stage.
Suffering there for Sagan, and that's without red at one point. Maintains the gap though. Giving everything he has after the incredible job of Pixar, and Benyang still playing catch up with his puncher. Eastern Europe is already out. They do not have time to close this gap, so the fight for the stage is what we still have here up the Palestine.
Only 10 kilometers left.
And Ben Young is going to reach Sagan with his puncher. Tremendous job from Ben Young. Tremendous job from Ben Young there. What a fight for the stage. This doesn't bother Basel, obviously. He's been trying to get everything he has to secure that gap over Eastern Europe and succeeded. All he needs is the second place, even if he doesn't win, and he will be qualified. And Ben Young resting in Basel's rear while not his good attacks, Pixar and Ghosty. Usual track partners, now also playing in the same team on road. And here Ben Young cannot fall asleep. Needs to pay attention to Basel, because now he's good might not have time to catch up. And will not have time to catch up. And Ben Young takes the front of the race, specifically to make sure that he gets the position for the sprint. He's going to accelerate into it, and it's gonna be the win for Ben Young. 3-4-3 for the Netherlands. Amazing performance. Basso is going to be second, and Ghosty is going to try and sprint for the third, and it's going to be for Ghostman. Maltese is fourth. And somewhere lost along the road is Kalmik, reaching fifth, I believe. Or about to. Sixth even, sorry. Disaster for Eastern Europe that did not. I called it. I called it from the start of the race that they were playing terrible, panicky, and not always good when we check indications. Group B. Congratulations to the Luxers and especially the Netherlands Plus for the tremendous 3 out of 3. Okay, here we are, 24 kilometers to go still. I have no idea how. We have confirmation of Group A, and as we had discussed here, wait, hold on a minute. I need to figure out the situation here with Discord, and I'll be back to this. Just need to. Okay, there we go. So back to the results. It's Team Netherlands plus 3 out of 3, 152 points. 82 for the Luxers, 3 Eastern Europe, 45, and the Modians for the cycling team did not finish. 10 points for now. Back to Group B. I see Frabo. Speaking pizza, trying to catch up to um,
was leading 16 players, 55-45 for Generation 2000, and La Farmers. I see Portugal, I see Generation, and team players. I believe this is Generation, so the Farmers team should be ahead. Movement from Portugal, but not succeeding. Victory should go for those ahead. Bravo here. Bravo needs to finish here in second, I think, to secure the qualification. Farmer team wins and is going looking good for qualification because Bravo is not going to take second place. Oh, he is! He is third. I mean, third. Dramatic, amazing sprint from Bravo in Portugal is only fourth, with Generation fifth. Tremendous comeback from Bravo. What a sprint! Tremendous. So with this, farmers get 85. I'm not sure if farmers pass. Yeah, I think it's farmers and Bravo maybe. Portugal might be out for 1 point. We're waiting for confirmation. We are waiting for. Wow, what a sprint! Confirmation we have. La Farmer team wins the group 95 points. Team players from Bravo, amazing sprint. 55, Portugal third, out by 1 point, 84 points. Generation 2000 is in the mud, and fourth place, which amazing finish for a team that had its chaos during this evening, but some great moments of PCM, and awesome way to actually finish the stream with that comeback that seemed out of the question at some point, but Bravo managing to secure the second place there. So, final things once again, and for the final time, there will be no interviews. We have Team Netherlands Plus leading Group A1, Group A 152 points. That was our center court. Luxus were second 82, then Eastern Europe 45, and Nemsvoort did not finish in the mud. Um, we just saw that this end. It's Farmer Team players 95-85. Portugal Alpine points 84, Generation 2000 in the mud with 50 points. My PCM UK scored 125 points for the second best finish of the night behind the Netherlands. They lead Group C and win it 125. USSR won second, 80, 72 points for Team Skype. Another surprise, out by 8 points. Team Belgium fourth and in the mud with 40 points. And Group D, Village de Maart, actually, sorry, same points as Netherlands, so same as Netherlands in the other group, so also 52 points. Village wins the group, USSR 2 80 points, and a team in the mud 64 points. This means the semifinalists are Netherlands, our P Laxers, our La Farmer team players, Village de Maart, USSR 2, USSR 1, and Mighty PCM UK. So, quick look on the calendar, see what's ahead of us. Round one and the end of the solo deadline sprint group three stage. If you want to, sure. I'm not gonna make them. I have to go anyway. Tomorrow we will not be here for Omnium, obviously, so we might be back for 200 TT full event. No, Thursday for Scratch semifinals and finals. In team. Yes, points race and Scratch. The team semifinals. So from me, the usual goodbyes and thank you from everyone. We had some great moments here of PCM and some other not so great.
Congratulations to those qualified. Dominant performances from the Netherlands, and I believe it was Village. Also, PCM UK very good. Uh, Shock for Portugal going out by 1 point. Skype also surprisingly out, and Frabo manages to carry the team players to yet another semi-final with his performance. We are
And
now finally prepared for the interviews. Welcome, my friend.
hello, El Grande Frabo, clutch at the last sprint to
What an amazing ending! Did you see that?
yes. What can I say? The cold-blooded from Frabo. He was behind for so long in the sprint, and then
I really thought
uh,
he was out of it.
yeah, the no, it was perfect sprint, and then the emotion when he qualified in his stream was good.
Yeah, I saw
So
it. I heard it. It was pretty good. Pretty good.
passiamo.
All right. As I was discussing with Ivor, tremendous passing from that clutch amazing sprint. Blooded has even done well. From me, it is goodbye. I'll see you all soon. I am the biggest of all dogs, and Ivor will take it from here. The
Yeah.
championships. I'll see you all soon.
Goodbye, big dog. See you soon, my
Thank you.
friend.
Goodbye. See you.
So let's start the interviews with Frabo. I think he's here.
I
El
only one
grandissimo
word to say.
Frabo.
Passiamo!
Passiamo,
Passiamo!
passiamo, my friend. So tell us, Frabo, how was it going in your head going to that last sprint?
I didn't. For 1 second, I thought, okay, we pass. Then I saw, oh my god, they took 1-2, so we don't pass. Then I forgot about the advantage of Portuguese.
Yeah.
So yeah, was a mess. But
Yeah.
the important is that we passed.
Yeah. It was, to be honest, it was a clutch sprint from you, and this is the second semi-final for team players team. I don't think many people expected this team to pass two road events to go to the semifinals. What are your goals for the next events for this team?
Incredible that the title of the they call my team not team players. They call my team Bravo.
Yeah, one time I was part of a team called Ferravo also. It was 2 years ago. So yeah, you never know. Maybe next year Giacomo will join a strong team and becomes a solid player. But for now, really impressed by what you're doing with this team. So you didn't tell me what are your goals for this team for the remaining of the events.
I think we did already too much.
Yeah, but there is not too much with the crazy attacks of Rabo, so I think you will try something in the semifinals.
I hope
Maybe,
so.
yeah, maybe reach another final. Yeah,
Uh,
so
we'll see. We'll
as
see. We'll see. Now my goal is
yeah,
being the reserve somewhat.
as long as you don't beat me in when we face with the same UK, I'm good. You can qualify where you want. I don't mind. Okay, so Bravo moving on to the semifinal with his team. I don't think there is too much people here to interview, but we also have the draw of the semifinals of classics where we can have a death group. Maybe we will see.
Okay, but I have to go because
Draws. We
it's
draw now.
Saturday.
Let's go. Yeah, okay, Frabo, thank you for joining. As we begin the draw with which is the first team, we have the pots. First pot is UK NL. Wait, yeah, it's wrong, I think, yeah. I think Village is first. So for yeah. Okay, now it's okay. Okay. So NL, PCM UK, Village, Farmer, team players, Pilaxers, USSR 1 and USSR 2. USSR that puts 2 teams in the semi-final. And as we are about to begin, UK is chosen in the first group. Let's see. We are waiting for the second pick, and the draw is done. Okay, I just wait for Emia to announce the draw is done. I don't feel good about the draw is done just after one UK. So it's like UK got the shit group. Wait, okay. UK Farmers, Pilaxers, and USSR2 for Group A, and Group B, Team NL Plus, Village, Team Players, and USSR1. So we have our groups for these semifinals. I would say that these are 2 even groups. Maybe Group B is a bit easier, yeah. But you never know. In classics, it's so random. So yeah, we got USSR who plays 2 teams in the semifinals. Pilaxers, the Farmer team, and PSM UK in the same group. It's gonna be spicy. And then the other group, Team NL Plus, with a strong showing in the first round with 3 wins. Also 3 wins for Village. And then the 2 underdogs, USSR 1 and Team Players, where Frabo is gonna try to create a new sensation and maybe bring his team to the final. Yeah, so I think now we are done with the first round of road. We got ITT TTT out of the way first, and here we got the 3 first rounds of classics, tour, and inline out of the way. And as we're about to finish first rounds of track team, yes, it's gonna be then the time to go back to the solos. Round 3. So yeah, thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you, Big Dog, for commenting this whole night. And I'm just here to close it. So yeah, tomorrow there will be no stream, but we're gonna be back in Thursday for the scratch and points race semifinals. Don't miss it. It's gonna be good. So yeah, thank you everyone, and we'll see you Thursday. Good night.